For the first few hours, Max didn't move. Not because he couldn't, but because any movement meant admission, and he was still holding on to a thin, almost invisible thought that this was all a mistake. 12:26. The light in the apartment changed. It became sharper, real. Max blinked. Once. He took a deep breath. And in that moment, something inside him switched. Not an emotion, not panic, an algorithm. Action. He stood up, slowly. He took his laptop, opened it. No extra movements. No thoughts. Analysis. First, the phone. He connected it to the laptop. Logs, cache, data remnants. Zenith had vanished, but not completely. Nothing ever vanishes completely. The file. He found a folder, hidden, renamed, random, too random. He opened it. Fragments of an interface, animations, charts, UI components. Max froze. This wasn't an app. It was a storefront. Understanding. He opened one of the files. Code. Simple. Too simple. A single line. Balance equals balance times 1.012. Max exhaled, slowly. "You didn't even try," he whispered. He closed his eyes, and suddenly he understood. She didn't build a complex system. She built a convincing one. Reality. He opened the bank logs, transactions, chains, split amounts, routes, and there was a trail. Faint, but there. Focus. Max leaned closer. His eyes stopped darting. They locked in. You left this. Whether it was a mistake or on purpose didn't matter. He started assembling it, like a puzzle, piece by piece. The entrance. Sarah entered quietly. He didn't hear her. "Max," she said. He didn't turn around. Not now. Her voice grew harder. "You have to." I said, "Not now." She stepped closer, saw the screen, the code, the logs, and she went silent. The shift. "You're not broken," she said softly. Max smirked. "No, I've just been updated." She looked at him, and for the first time, she felt afraid. Alex. The door swung open. "I found—" He stopped, looked at Max. "Okay, you're already in it." Max didn't answer. The work. "She used templates," Max said. "Ready-made libraries." He pointed to the screen. "Look, the chart animation, a comment, a username, Stark." Alex squinted. "I know that handle." Sarah turned. "From where?" "Shadow boards," he said. "Freelance, black projects. If she sourced from there, we can find her." The decision. Max looked at them. For the first time, directly. "I need a contact." Alex nodded. "It's gonna cost you." "I don't care. This isn't about the money." Time. An hour later, a response. Alex opened the message. "We have a match." Sarah moved closer. "Who?" Alex read it out. "The client paid for the assets 3 months ago." Email. He expanded the screen. lena.v@secure-mail.com. Silence. The name. Max repeated it. "Lena. So, you are real." The trail. He went back to the files. A photo. Her photo. Embedded in the interface. He extracted it. Opened the metadata. 1 second. 2. Coordinates. Max went still. The map. He opened the map. A point. New York. Manhattan. A specific address. Too specific. Sarah looked. It could be old. "Maybe," Max said. "Or maybe not." The turn. Alex frowned. "Wait." He opened another file. "This is strange." Max looked. A log. A different user. An ID. Not his. Sarah gasped. She's done this before, and not just once. Awareness. Max leaned back, staring at the screen, at the numbers, the traces, the pattern. It's not an accident. It's a system. The silence. The room went still. 3 people, 1 screen, 1 truth. The choice. Sarah spoke quietly. "We can go to the police." Max didn't answer. Alex looked at him. Or we can play her game. The new Max. He closed the laptop. Slowly, calmly. "No, we're going to play a better one." Sarah felt a chill. "What do you mean?" Max looked at her, and in his eyes there was no more doubt. The interface. She won because I believed in her system. He stood up. So now she's going to believe in mine. The final line. Max looked at the coordinates and whispered, "Now you're inside my system." New York was loud outside. Inside the apartment, there was silence. But it wasn't calm. It was clinical. The screen was split into sections, coordinates, transaction logs, the nickname Stark, and the email lena.v@secure-mail.com. Max stared at it all like an interface, not as chaos, as a system. "She isn't improvising," he said. Alex looked up. "What makes you say that?" "Because it works," Max replied, "and anything that works consistently always repeats itself." There was a moment of silence. "That means she has a template." Sarah scrolled through the data. "The victims," she said, "here they are." She pulled up a list. Partial matches, forums, complaints, deleted posts, stories. All of them were the same, too similar. "Everyone says the same thing," she said. "The app helped them, and then it vanished." Alex swore under his breath. "And nobody ever found her." Max shook his head. "Because everyone was looking for the money. What we need to find is the interface." He opened a new file, a blank screen. "If she finds people through their weaknesses," he said, "then she is looking for patterns." He began to type. "We're going to give her the perfect pattern." "Are you trying to bait her?" Alex asked. "No," Max replied calmly. "I want her to choose to come to us. There is a difference." Sarah crossed her arms. "This is dangerous." Max looked at her. "She is already inside my life," he said. "It can't get any worse." Sarah didn't answer, because she knew it could. Max opened the layout, a website, minimalist, white background, black text, a touch of gold. The name, Genesis Prime. Alex smirked. "Modest." "It's enough," Max said. Max typed fast, words appearing like code. "Algorithmic protection from impulsive decisions. Next generation financial architecture. A system that understands you better than you understand yourself." Sarah tensed up. "This is her language." "Yes," Max said, "because it works." He stopped. He zoomed in on the interface, and he intentionally made a mistake, an indent, a single pixel, unnoticeable to most, but recognizable to her. Alex squinted. "What is that?" Max smiled slightly. "That's for her. She remembers my early work," he said. "She used to criticize it. It's an irritant." Sarah realized his plan. "You're provoking her." "I'm hooking her," Max replied. The site was ready by dawn. Minimal functions, maximum meaning. Alex set up the ads. A narrow target. Fintech. Behavioral patterns. Premium audience. The location? New York. The first day, nothing happened. The second day was the same. Sarah was nervous. She might not bite, she warned. Max didn't react. "She'll bite," he said. "Why?" He looked at the screen. "Because it's unfinished." Day 3. A notification. One request. A new user. Email unknown. The IP address was Manhattan, the same neighborhood. Alex froze. This could be anyone. Max stared at the screen. He didn't blink. "No," he whispered. The message field read, "Reason for joining." The text said, "Fix your padding. It's still wrong." Silence. Sarah exhaled slowly. It's her. Alex looked at Max. What's next? Max didn't answer for a long time. Max? He looked up. In that moment, it was clear. He had been waiting for this from the very beginning. He began to type, slowly, controlling every word. Then, "Show me how to do it right." He hit send. The reply came almost instantly. "Too fast. You never learn." Max smiled. "No, I adapt." He turned to Alex. "We need access to her device." "Are you joking?" Alex asked. "No." He looked at the screen. "She's already inside. All we have to do now is open the door." In another part of the city, Elina stared at the screen. Genesis Prime. That same pixel. That same mistake. She ran her finger across the interface, slowly. "You've grown," she said quietly. Her lips trembled, almost a smile, but not quite. She opened the source code, and then she stopped. For a split second, briefly, but long enough, she realized. This wasn't just a website. It was a challenge. She clicked, "Log in." Max watched the screen. The status changed. User. Online. He spoke softly. "Checkmate. Your move."